Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes and welcome back to Kicker and OvenBreak, where I thought after making 2 videos I'd be done, but of course, you know what that means in the bottom right corner. Cookie time trial attack. You know what that means. It means that Cookie Run is really not caring about my patience and wants me to get diamond rank. Now here's the thing. I do not have diamond rank nor rainbow rank on Candy Corn Cookies trial. Why? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure there's a back when I just completely forgot about it, but I apparently ran enough to the point where I can get some of the gem rewards. I apparently made it all the way back to Emerald 3. And apparently these were good treasures to use, but at this point, could I just use anything else? What, the best things is the apple, the manuscript, and the plane? Well, I guess the star came in good, but I guess maybe it's luck dependent? I don't know, I'm willing to risk it. But anyway, what do I need, the plane instead? We can try and do the plane. Anyway, plumbing, we have to do diamond rank and rainbow rank on this, and of course, I'm doing this with the aspect that there is a time attack in effect. And if you don't know what a time attack or a time trial is, basically, it's simplistic. It basically means you have 1 hour to try and get diamond rank on this cookie trial. Now, luckily, it doesn't have anything to do with the rainbow rank. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It just has to do with time attack, which, by the way, where the pleb is that plane? I could have sworn. Do I have to search for it? I don't want to have to search for it. I'm gonna have to search. Okay, well, let's try it. Play. There. Sheesh, what? Why does it take so long? Anyway, basically, it should say it right down here. Time attack. Reach diamond rank within the time limit. And once we do this, we get 1,000 crystals. And match that with the fact that if we get diamond right here, we also get 1,500. We can get 2,500 crystals really quick. But since I never did a video on this, may as well try and go for the rainbow rank as well. So if you're curious about who Candy Corn Cookie is, let's go ahead and talk about that, which they actually have 2 associated treasures, but we'll get onto that in a moment, where we have Candy Corn Cookie. According to this little fella's story, it says, oh, it also got max affection, it says, beep beep, that's not right, let's make this pumpkin moon party perfect, she exclaims, her tiny hand scattering candies with joyful abandon, which, by the way, I thought it was a boy, but apparently it's a she. I could have sworn I thought it was a young kid, but apparently it's a girl. That's the thing I never knew, but okay, that's something maybe I just must have forgotten. But anyway, perched atop her head is an oversized candy corn, meticulously crafted in just the right late autumn hues. It's hard to believe, but this little cookie's been head over heels for pumpkin moon parties since before she could even tell a pumpkin from a ghost. Is it her uncanny resemblance to a pointy traffic cone that makes her such a stickler for rules? Whatever the reason, the party planner takes her role seriously. Watch her adorably stomp her feet when things don't meet her exacting standards. With boundless energy, she scurries through the village, whistle at the ready, no imperfection in garden pumpkin decorations or ghost figurines escape her keen eye. As dusk falls and houses begin to twinkle with warm lights, Candy Corn Cookie's excitement reaches a fever pitch. Door to door she goes, eagerly knocking and shaking her pumpkin basket with glee. Worried she might play a trick if you don't offer a treat? Fear not, there is plenty of candy to share. There are plenty of kids. Could you just say there's a ton of candy to share? There are a plenty. Who the hell ever says that? If someone does, no judging, but I've never heard anyone say like there. But anyway, their skill for candy corn cookies that it says scatters candy corn jellies from pumpkin basket after collecting a certain number of jellies. Every 4th activation, candy corn firecrackers fly and explode. Level up for more points for flipping candy corn jellies. I'm sorry, just like, alright, got enough candy. Let's just set off all these firecrackers, they just blow up. Why not? And of course, she doesn't have a special skill effect, but right now I just have it for pink pear jellies, which I guess does work, but her magic candy skill does say, fires 1 additional candy corn firecracker, the stronger the enchanted power, the more points for the candy corn jellies. So it just makes you have some extra ammunition, because why not? Next we also have Cracklehorn, which I'm pretty sure is like a firecracker, like one of those party poppers? I'm pretty sure. And if not, it's like a party hat. Anyway, according to the story of this fella, it says, don't be startled if you suddenly hear firecrackers going off nearby. Join in and clap along. It's just Cracklehorn celebrating. This pet simply can't resist setting off firecrackers whenever something good happens. Candy Corn Cookie was shocked at first when she picked up Cracklehorn, thinking it was just candy she had dropped. But now, as you watch them alternating between blowing their whistle and setting off firecrackers while enjoying the party, it's clear they're a perfect match. Honestly, I wish they did the thing where they also made this combi for the pet a good bonus with firecracker, because doesn't it just make sense? It's a firecracker. Anyway, also according to the skill, it says, sets all firecrackers to certain intervals, creating items and star candy jellies. Level for more points for star candy jellies and more energy recovered from potions created by Cracklehorn. Okay, pretty nice, pretty solid. And lastly, They have two. She has two associated treasures. One being the Jolly Jack-o'-lantern, which was released alongside of her, which is associated with only candy corn cookie. But it says, according to the story, it's Jack-o'-lantern's favorite day of the year, the night of the pumpkin moon. The more cookies it startles, the wider its mischievous grin grows. Which, it's the favorite day of the year, the night of the pumpkin moon. Day and night. How does that make sense? But according to the skill, periodically sends flying pumpkin lanterns to create pumpkin candy jellies. Level up 1 points for pumpkin candy jellies. When's the last time anyone's ate an actual pumpkin? Not pumpkin flavor, not like pumpkin spice or pumpkin pie. I mean actual pumpkin, because I don't even think normal pumpkin tastes good. Unless if you like bake it, I guess. And their other associated treasure is the apple candy balloon, which is associated with this huge list of cookies being peppermint cookie, sparkling cookie, whipped cream cookie, hydrangea cookie, and candy corn cookie. And no apple cookie. Just let that sink in. Yeah, there's a sink at your front door. Just let it in. Anyway, according to the story of this thing, it says, all the young cookies run with this candy balloon. Except for apple cookie. The spring breeze rocks it back and forth and bang. All sorts of candies burst forth. What a surprise. So it's less like a balloon, more like a piñata. Sure. And according to the skill, it says, creates a balloon after collecting a certain number of jellies. When the balloon bursts, candy jellies just of various assortments appear. Level up more points for candy jellies. So basically just let it pop. Even though that's not the point of balloons, but who cares. Now, let's go ahead and get this diamond rank going, and maybe we can get a pretty high ranking. I don't know. The main purpose is that we need to collect a flipping ton of jellies. Why? Because we want to make sure that this bucket is as filled as possible. Because with all these jellies being collected, we want to make sure that we get every single bit. It's literally like a child trying to collect candy for their Halloween basket. You got to get all the pieces, big or small. Doesn't matter what size, doesn't matter what type. You just want to fill that basket because it's filled with so much jellies, it's filled with so much candy that you just want it all. You want to keep filling and filling and filling. And then when your bag is full, bring a backup bag just so you can carry some more stuff. And when that bag is full, make sure you bring friends because they're going to also want to fill your buckets. And you know why it's also good to bring friends? You might want the concept of trading. Maybe you want to trade your like Jolly Rancher candy for like a Hubba Bubba. Like who knows? Like maybe that's what you're into. And of course, one of my favorite videos I remember watching is this fake BuzzFeed video where it's like the guy to candy trading. And I'm just like, man, back then I thought it was real, but no, it's literally just like a comedy sketch. Well, it's not like a comedy sketch. It's more just like a funny video that someone made, like a parody. But you know what I mean. But yeah, that video taught me a lot more. And then again, it kind of hit some nails really on the mark, like explaining how like one of the kings of like trading candy is the specifically it's the dumb. I think it's the dum dum like or whatever the political those are lollipops, right? I think they're dum dums. But the thing is, the kings of those are the plumbing root beer flavors. And if you have like 3 or 4 of those, you're set. You're set to trade those with any sort of candy that you want, and they'll be playing fine with it. Because let's be honest, who the pleb can beat a nice root beer candy? Because it's hard. Like seriously. I don't know if you can name me something that's better. Well, probably a fair amount of things, especially with recent times, but like sheesh. Personally, if I was a fan of candy, some of the things I would love to get are things that I don't normally see in stores. Like, I remember one thing that I saw was, it probably was available in like a local store, but I've just never seen it. So seeing it was so cool. Oh, that hurts. Oh, not getting that really hurts me. Maybe I can make do still with it, but just the fact that I jumped over that one button really hurts. Of course, I still can't get diamond rank, but I was trying to reach that nice tip-top ranking. But, ugh. Anyway. I remember a couple candies that I got that like I never saw inside of a store that were really cool for Halloween night. And it was, I think one of them was like this gummy soda. And like, it was just like, you know, it was basically just like this soda float candy where it was like, you know, the bottom half had this like, or was it the other way around? I think the bottom half was like this nice like dark brownish color, but the top half was like this clear like transparent color. And I'm pretty sure it was like a vanilla cream. So that was good. And of course there's like, you know, I also love getting any like and all sorts of candy on Halloween. Of course nowadays I don't think that's really possible because, you know, diabetes, but you know, it's fun to just appreciate the things that you used to love. And you can still pass on that love to any other people that you come across. Just don't jump up. Okay, that was solid. Man, we're doing some pretty good jumps right there. I only kind of nearly messed it up right there. Up. No, I could have gotten a lot more right there if I just did like one near the end jump. But 851 mil, that's a lot of points just for normal mode. But We got time attack fully completed. And we also got our special pie party. Perfection. So we can claim all these and also get a fair amount of crystals as well. And now I can also go back. Check this out. Yep. Please. Yup, we got everything achieved here. But it's not over yet because I can go over here and it's time for hard mode. Tonight, cookies and ghosts are all friends. Of course it is. How are the stats looking? 12 and 13? Sure. And I'm assuming it would require the star treasure anyway for max. No, the cube? The cube, the apple, and the script. Okay, it's kind of like what we had before, I think. I just passed by it. I guess, I mean, both my cookie and pet are at max, so I guess we can give this a try. Treasures are still at level 7, so I guess it doesn't matter for hard mode, so let's give it a try. Let's see what hard mode has to offer us, because hopefully after this video, for real, I can go ahead and work on a short, and by that at least record the audio for it, and then I can go ahead and put in shower, because after I shower, I probably want to eat food. So that would be, oh my gosh, look at all these. Look at how the pleb could, whoa, hold on, let's take a step back there. I gotta pinpoint accurate size by plumbing jumps, because what were all those? It was just like, weird after weird after weird. I couldn't like get a reading on it. Okay, let's try this again. Right on that mark, and then bam, and then, oh, is there a magnet thing right there? I can't. Okay, I got some. Okay, did that matter? I already hit the green button, so I think it's still fine. I'm pretty sure. A big one. Oh my gosh, they're gonna make those jumps really exact, aren't they? Oh no, those are gonna be very tricky to try and land. Especially there, bam, and it still counts, I think it still fine. As long as I hit the green thing first, I'm pretty sure. That's what matters. Is it gonna jump early? There we go. I don't know what the point if I can still hit the green button. I mean, because I clearly hit more than green than before, so I don't know. Just gonna hit that early. There we go. Perfection. Huh. I don't know. It seems weird. I don't know if that's like an error, but for all I know, probably isn't. Just jump right there. Jump. Bam. Get that. Bam. Do a jump right there. Short jump. Bam. How the okay, see, that time it actually didn't work for me. But like, how the pleb could you make a jump that far? Especially if you want to try and get those jellies up there. Okay, still worked. It's fine. Probably at the very least, I think I can get rainbow rank. Okay, there we go. And then just jump over those. I can definitely get rainbow rank. Just the high ranking is going to be a little bit harder. Especially if I... Oh, but imagine if you have to be like nearly exact with all your things for deploying rainbow rank. I pray not, because that would be terrifying. That'd be my worst nightmare. But we already have like 500 million points. It's so much, and I think we only just reached like half of our energy. We could probably easily get to like 1 billion or something. That's just so many points. What am I gonna do with all this candy? What's Candy Corn gonna do with all this candy? For all I know, maybe give it back to the community. You know, like give it all away for free, which is basically just the concept of trick-or-treating, but, you know, it's like trick-or-treating. The aftermath. It's better than this. It's better than that. If only people trick-or-treated in the day. You know how much of a big change that would be for the holidays? To be fair, it's more accurate that they do it in the night, because if they did it in the day, then that would just like make the whole entire purpose of the day being spooky like useless. Like, what's the point? I don't know, but we are reaching hard emerald. Hopefully I can reach. All we need to do is get the emeralds. Oh, I didn't pay any attention to that. Too many things were on the screen. But we just need to get that hard emerald. Oh gosh. Yep. Oh my gosh. Call it. Single. Sheesh. What's with all this difficult stuff? Okay, how can I hit those? Simple, double, single, double, single, double. Like, what, isn't that a Wendy's item? A double? I don't bloody know, but there's no... Oh, I hope we're able to reach it. Oh, please. Because, like, come on. We gotta be so close. We're just... Okay, just a couple, like, 20 more million. Please. We're so close. Just have our skill activate a bunch more times. Maybe. A final? Okay, we got it. Oh, thank everything. Oh, that was so close. Okay, so this is just, like... Okay, this final part is just a fun jump run. Because, like, look at all these. Okay, well... 1.1 billion. That's so much. Alright, sure, I'll take it. That's still really good. But we managed to get everything in Rainbow Rank 2. Making Candy Corn Cookie finally complete for my own, my own well-being. Pretty solid. Anyway, what's my ranking here? Probably not even too high. I still need a couple million because of the amount of times I ganked up. Yeah, it's whatever. Anyway, with that being said, now that I'm done with the time trial here, I think I can now rest my voice. After I work on that one short, so great. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my kicker run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you will see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get a kicker on YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise so we can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a Ko-fi, where if you donate just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content you wouldn't normally see in the normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.